All right, my people, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in again to another one here on the coach's desk. Yeah, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well and everybody is doing all right. Please remember to like, people, share, and subscribe to the channel. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about two topics. We're going to be talking about the sensational run from Tahj Marques White. We're also going to talk about the Hydel student athletes. They weren't at Carifta, especially on the track, but we're gonna get into more detail. So let's give you guys a rundown on the 400 meters. I'm gonna only give it a top three in each what age group. So for the girls under 16 or under 17, Shamika McLean of Foga Road, she took that one in 54:47. Big win for her ahead of Omud's Tracy and Evans, 54:84. And the third, Omud again, Madison Campbell, 54:95. Those were your top three in the event, the 400 meters for under 17 girls. Now, on the boys section of things, St. Jago's, Rashane Richards, he took that one 48:21 ahead of Dwayne Sharp of Calabar, 48:21, and Shanton White of Denby High, 49:34. Those were your top three in that one. So let's scroll over to the girls under 20. Big one. Siobhan Thomas of Veer Technical, she took that one in 53.60 ahead of Abrina Wright of Homewood Technical, 53.66. Anastasia Hall of Homewood, 54.33. Big run there from the ladies. And we are getting into the big one. Yes, the big one. The boys under 20. And the man that won this event, Tahj Marques White, he has been a star since his days at Spanish Town High School, and he has been doing well. He went to Kingston College. He picked up some. He did well in the event, the 400 meters, running some very good times. He picked up injuries, and he has not been seen for a while. Now he's back. We saw him at the Gibson Relay running that ankle leg versus uh, Bromwell. Bromwell pulled up in that one. Still awaiting information where that is concerned as well. And he anchored Kingston College to victory as they closed the Gibson relays. No, he took that one in a massive personal best, 46.15. Massive run there from the youngster. And it is to note that I notice that since his earlier years at Kingston College, he has been donning the Adidas spikes. You know what I mean? Yes, he has been donning the Adidas spikes. And when I look at the link on KC Racers, that might be another link. When he finished running in that race, he went over to the world 400 meter champion, and they exchange congratulations. So he might, and I say might, he might be heading to the Racers Track Club. Anything can happen before that, or before that takes place, but from what I see, it's a possibility that he's heading to the Racers Track Club. And would that be a good one for him? I believe he's a very talented youngster. He has a very long range. That youngster can sprint the shorter versions like the 100, the 200. For some reason, Kingston College, he can also hurdle. Kingston College turned him into a quarter mile, and it seems as if it is actually working out for him. In second place was Marcina Rose. Yes, a lot of people were asking about Rose. Now here is Rose, Marcina Rose. He clocked 46.40 for second spot ahead of Daniel Wright of Excelsior, 46.50. And I think they believe that these were excellent runs from these top three athletes. excellent run from these youngsters, and we look forward to see them representing the country. This was actually the Carifta trials, and they did exceptionally well. So the 400 team has been selected through this trial based off the positions of the athlete. I don't know what can happen after rather, where the athletes might have issues and they have to be taken. Now, there is something I want to talk about, and it's the Hydel athletes. Why weren't the Hydel athletes competing at Carifta trials? To be honest, I don't know why. Right? I cannot say why, but this is what I'm deducing from the situation. Yeah. Um, the fact that Carifta and Penn relays seem to be close this year. I suspect that the team would have taken that decision to forego this year's Carifta. And several Jamaican fans believe, or coaches also believe, that Jamaica is really miles above this Carifta. But one thing I can say is that whenever the athletes represent the country, it speaks volume. Any chance some of the athletes are given to represent their country, they will take it. They will take it. And I am not going to say that that opportunity is taken away, because, I mean, you could have gone to the trials and you did not make the team. Yeah. So that in itself, I can't really say. But in terms of my deducing the situation itself, or my deduction from the situation, is that the closeness. But I certainly believe that we have had years when Carifta and Penn relays close. People leave from from the Carifta games, head back to Jamaica, and the next day probably them out to the United States for the Penn relays. That could be the case, but it's just, for me personally, I would love to see some of these idle athletes competing. Some might not be able to compete probably because of age. I don't know, but for the most part, um, most of the athletes that I see represent Idle, they would have been in the age group where these age groups are concerned. So, like I said, I'm just giving my opinion on the situation. No information, it's just my opinion. And again, it is just sad to see that these athletes were not out there trying to get a spot to represent their nation. And again, it's their choice. It's the coach's choice. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's all in that little bubble. That's their safe space. I'm just giving my opinion on the matter. But again, people, you can share your opinion in the comment section. Until next time, stay safe. Peace out.